This is week 13 of the 2013 season. Coach Bob Pecknold and the Deacons are 9-2 overall, 6-1 in ACC play. We are coming off of the absolutely gigantic victory last week on the road in Clemson. The ACC Atlantic division came down to this matchup between the Wake Forest Deacons and the Clemson Tigers. The winner of this game would be going to the ACC Championship game, biggest game of the year for both teams, and what an absolute barn burner it turned out to be. Both defenses played pretty well in this one. Clemson was threatening pretty early, got in the red zone. Our defense was able to step up, force them to turn the ball over on downs. Later, Clemson got the ball and broke a 70-yard run with Roberts, taking it all the way to the house to start the scoring in this one. 7-0 Clemson after the first quarter. We were able to get on the board in the second quarter, putting together a really nice drive, ending with a 5-yard touchdown pass from Myrick to Childress to tie things up at 7. And later in the second quarter, a 10-yard touchdown pass from Myrick to Fields gave us a 14-7 lead. That was the score going into halftime. Both defenses playing really great in the third quarter, no points added. And then in the fourth, Clemson putting together a nice drive, ending with a 7-yard touchdown pass, Martin to Lawrence. That tied things up at 14. There was some action late in the fourth quarter. No one was able to get any points, and we went into overtime tied at 14. Clemson got the ball first. They got themselves to a first and goal situation right away, but then our defense stepped up, forcing them into a third down situation, and then an absolutely massive interception left Clemson with 0 points on their overtime possession. We got the ball needing just a field goal to win it. We ran the ball a few times, got ourselves in better field goal position, and then Landon Walker nailed the 24-yard field goal on the final play of this game, and our sideline erupted in jubilation. We are going to the ACC Championship game. What a huge win here over the Clemson Tigers to clinch the Atlantic Division. Let's go! What a win for us here. Let's take a look at the ACC standings now. We have the Atlantic Division locked up. We are 9-2 overall, 6-1 in conference play. A huge overtime victory for us. We bounced back after the loss to Virginia to win this winner-take-all game against Clemson to earn ourselves a trip to the ACC Championship game. 1 game left. In the regular season, we will be on the road at Boston College. We're number 18 in the coaches poll. Clemson number 25 in the coaches poll now, 8-3 overall, 5-3 in conference play. Absolute heartbreaker for the Tigers. Victory against us would have meant a trip to the ACC Championship game for them. Said they will drop their third game of the season, and they will have 1 game left. It will be an out-of-conference game. They will be on the road at number 20, South Carolina. NC State is number 15 in the coaches poll now, 8-3 overall, 4-3 in conference play. They are coming off of a victory over North Carolina at home. What a big win for the Wolfpack, putting an end to North Carolina's undefeated season, 41-37. Big rivalry victory there for the Wolfpack. It's going to get them their 8th win of the season. They will finish up on the road at Duke. No trip back to the ACC Championship game for the Wolfpack, but still a very, very big win for them. They are having a really nice season. Maryland is 3-8 overall, and that's how their season will end. They finish off with a victory on the road at Florida State to get their 3rd win of the season. Nice way to end for the Terrapins. Boston College 2-8 overall, 1-6 in conference play. They are coming off of a bye week. Played Notre Dame pretty tough, an 11-point loss on the road. This will be their last game of the season. They will be at home hosting us, number 18 Wake Forest. Florida State, the Seminoles, what a disastrous season for them. They are 2-9 overall, 1-7 conference play. They've lost their last 3 games. They will finish off the season on the road at Florida, looking for just their 3rd win of the season. A loss will be their 10th loss of the year. What a horrible year for the Seminoles. That is the way the Atlantic is going to finish for us. We have won the division over Clemson with that win last week. We will be heading to the conference championship game. In the Coastal Division, here's number 8, North Carolina. The Tar Heels are coming off of a absolutely heartbreaking result. They are 10-1 overall, 6-1 in conference play. They were ranked number 2, and they are no longer a 4-point loss on the road at NC State. Heartbreaking loss for them, but they have got to regroup, refocus. They will be at home against number 24 Miami. Miami is number 24, 8-3 overall, 5-2 conference record. Miami is coming off of a 4-point loss at home against Georgia Tech, but thanks to North Carolina's loss, this game will still be the game that decides the Coastal Division. Miami will be at number 8 North Carolina. So much like our game against Clemson, Wake Forest versus Clemson decided the Atlantic Division. North Carolina versus Miami will decide the Coastal Division. Pretty exciting how kind of like a divisional championship game late in the season for both divisions in the ACC. Virginia Tech is 7-4 overall, 5-2 in conference play. They're coming off of a 2-point loss on the road in the blue turf at Boise State. We'll finish off the season on the road at Virginia. Here is Virginia, 7-4 overall, 4-3 in conference play. They've won 3 straight. They took down Duke by 14 at home last week. They will finish off the regular season at home against Virginia Tech, a rivalry game there. Both teams looking for their 8th win of the season. Georgia Tech is 5-5 overall, 4-4 in conference play. They have just 1 game left for them. They're looking for the 6th win of the season, coming off of an impressive showing on the road at Miami. They will be taking on the number 22 Georgia Bulldogs. And Duke, 4-7 overall, 0-7 in conference play. Heartbreaking for Duke, starting the season 4-0, thinking that this could be the year they end their bullish streak. But they have lost 7 straight games since that 4-0 start, including a 14-point loss on the road at Virginia last week. They will finish off their season at home against number 15 NC State. So that is the ACC as it stands. The conference championship game will be Wake Forest against the winner of North Carolina and Miami. There you see it is there, a huge matchup coming up in the Coastal. Now I look at the top 25 BCS rankings. Alabama keep on rolling. They are 11-0. Ohio, good record entering this game, the Ohio Bobcats, but they get blown out, shut out 52-0. The Alabama Crimson Tide just dominating that one. Alabama finishes off the regular season in the Iron Bowl on the road at Auburn, looking to finish off the regular season undefeated once again. BYU, the BYU Cougars are number 2 in the BCS now. They are 12-0, finishing off the regular season with a perfect record. A 3-point win on the road at Houston, their final game of the regular season. They will have a conference championship game. Mountain West having conference championship now. But as it stands, BYU is in national championship game position. Wisconsin is number 3 in the BCS, 9-1 record. They have just 1 game left, and that will be at home against Indiana, looking for their 10th win. They should be able to get it. And we will, of course, Wisconsin will also have a Big Ten championship game coming up for them. Utah is 10-1 overall. They are coming off of a 16-point win at home against Oregon State, finishing off their season at home against Colorado, looking to get their 11th win. Oregon is number 5 in the BCS, also 10-1. coming off a 14-point win against Washington State. They will finish off their season against their rival Oregon State at home, looking for their 11th win. Things are getting really interesting here in the BCS. Number one is very clear, Alabama. From then on, it is a bit wishy-washy. Texas is 9-1. They will be on the road at number 9 TCU, big game there in the Big 12. Fresno State, number 7 in the BCS, just that one loss at BYU, defeating San Diego State by 9. They will be at home against Hawaii to finish off the regular season. North Carolina, devastating loss for the Tar Heels, drops them down, finishing off their season with a huge game, trying to get to the ACC Championship game. They'll be hosting Miami. TCU, number 9 in the BCS, 9-1 overall record. They've won 8 straight games since that overtime loss at LSU. They will be at home against Texas this week. Huge matchup there. And Nebraska, number 10 in the BCS with a 9-1 record. 14-point win against Michigan State for them last week. And they will be at home against Iowa to finish off the regular season. So here's the BCS. BYU, they certainly have a legitimate case, of course, being undefeated. They would have to, of course, win their conference championship game. Wisconsin's right there as well. Utah and Oregon State in a strong Pac-12 conference. If one of them is able to finish off like season 11-1, then win the conference championship game, maybe they will jump up to number 2. Texas, TCU, maybe even then have an outside shot. So really, really interesting. We'll see how things finish up here. Here's the rest of the top 25 in the BCS. NC State climbing up to 14 after that big win against their rival. We are number 19 in the BCS. South Carolina enters the top 25. Same does Notre Dame. Miami dropping all the way from 12 to 25 after that loss at Georgia Tech. But, of course, Miami has everything to play for still with their game against the Tar Heels. So here we go. It's been quite a season, 9-2. We're looking for our 10th win. We've already locked up a trip to the ACC Championship game, but we would love to get our 10th win of the season here. We'll be on the road, taking on the Boston College Eagles. Boston College is coached by Alex Neely. The Eagles are coming off of a 5-7 season last year. They are currently 2-8, not having a strong season this year. Boston College started out the year with a win. They've only won once since then, a 1-point win against Florida State. But they're playing some competitive games. Gave Notre Dame a good fight here. Not all their games have been competitive, but certainly will not take them lightly. We would absolutely love to get a 10th win in the regular season once again here. The game between Wake Forest and Boston College last season was a 25-17 victory for Wake Forest in Winston Salem. Let's go, come on. First, a quick look at the never-changing settings. Here we go, the final game of the 2013 regular season. Week 13 of the 2013 season, number 18 Wake Forest at Boston College. Let's go. Right off the college all set. Find these home uniforms here. Our usual away. Let's go out to Massachusetts. Let's go.
A capacity crowd expected at Alumni Stadium in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Players are on the field and getting loose, and we're just about ready for football. Time for ESPN's College Football. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit will be on the call. Brad, take it away.
Famous for the Freedom Trail and the Big Dig. We're in Boston, Massachusetts, the site for today's exciting football game. Now this one should be exciting. Hi everybody, Brad Nessler with Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews. We've got more NCAA Football 13 for you. Today's game's presented by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve. Our matchup is between the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Boston College Eagles. Kickoff just ahead, but first let's head to midfield for the coin toss. It's brought to you by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve.
There we go. What lovely weather we got here for the final game of the regular season of the 2013 season. Let's receive to start the game here, get the ball first. Boston College gave us quite a battle last year, came down till very late in the game. We needed a late interception to seal the deal. Looking for our 10th victory of the season. We are going to the ACC Championship game against either North Carolina or Miami, but love to get win number 10 here.
And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game.
Let's go, we are on our way.
Mr. Kelly back to return. It's just going to take a knee in the end zone.
That's how things will start.
Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
Let's check out a game in the Big Ten.
Northwestern is going to get a victory over Illinois.
But there can be big plays too.
Northwestern's 7th win of the season. They defeated us earlier in the year. They're a good team. You know
No
that.
score in this one.
Let's go.
For Wake Forest, Kirk take us inside the offensive coordinator's mind here and what he wants to attack against this defense.
What can be really effective in this spread offense is the
Start things off on the ground here. Dodds kicks it to the outside.
defense off balance by incorporating option runs with such a wide open field.
Gets about
Gains around 6 yards on the
6
run.
yards. Takes a
There's a player hurt.
big hit.
Doesn't look to be that bad.
Yeah, we definitely do not want to see injuries in this game, of course. Said it doesn't look. It just said it didn't look bad, so that's obviously good news.
It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Myrick throws it out to Ross. Completion made first
There he
down.
goes at the 41. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. Goolsby takes it right side.
Goolsby's gonna pick up a couple of there.
3-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Yeah, definitely no sort of risk in this one.
From their own 43-yard line, it's 2nd down. He's in trouble. Slides down. Myron gets about 4 yards on the play.
Scrambles a little bit, gets down. And we've got 3rd and 4
It's 3rd
coming
and
up.
4. Ball on the 47. This crowd in full throat right now.
Oh, dangerous looking throw there. There's pressure coming. Tried to give a receiver a chance, just not an accurate ball. And,
Somehow he's able to throw the ball away.
not the start we were looking for here. We're going to have to punt it away. 4th and 4 coming up.
Walker is waiting for the snap.
This beat by Walker. Fair catch can be called on the
Not much
10.
there on that opening drive.
Well, they had their opportunities here to make some plays to try to quiet this crowd, but they weren't able to do it. If things keep going this way, this stadium is going to get even louder.
And out comes the offense.
It's 1st and 10 for Boston College. They're about their own 10, 11-yard line. Shelby rolls out. Gonna throw.
That's incomplete.
No one's
You
gonna
don't
get at the end of
sack
that
if the
throw.
pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the
Interesting
pocket,
looking
then the
play
quarterback
there.
is going to have a tougher time
End
getting the
result
ball
just
to
an
his playmakers.
incompletion though. 2nd and 10 coming up now.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 10. Lawrence takes a pitch.
Oh my gosh, what? Lucas, get him.
50 at the 40.
Jeez, they were forced him out of bounds, but that is an absolutely huge run.
How about that play call?
Great play here. They toss it to the halfback with fine blocking.
Oh, I'm trying to make sure he cut it inside where we had defenders, and they were there. They just weren't able to make the tackle. And a big time run.
Lucas wasn't even able to bring him down, but he was able to get enough contact on him before he
Let's
stepped
see
out of
now how the
bounds.
defense responds to giving up the gain on the
Obviously,
run.
a huge play there. Shelby looking to throw now. Complete.
Very good tackle in space. He gains about 5 yards on the play.
Come
Second
on.
down, 5 to go. Ball on the
Create some
27-yard
pressure here.
line.
Get Burners outside to get Reeson.
Oh, right.
Henry Reese all over that one. Hit him in the backfield. 3rd and 9 coming up now.
Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis.
Let's get you up to date on what's happening.
Big game there. Texas strikes first over TCU with 3-0
And for
lead.
Texas, they're aiming for their 7th win in a row. The Longhorns have the lead, 3-0.
Thanks, Reese. No score in this one.
All right.
3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 22.
Shelby's gonna get
Sacked, roughing all over him. Let's go.
Dominant year on defense. That was his 10th sack of the year.
This guy's been feasting on quarterbacks.
Defensive team
Day
captain
one.
coming
I
in
have a
there.
feeling he'll be bringing home some trophies.
Boston College making a big mistake. They were in position to have at least a field goal attempt, but after that,
After
big
the sack,
12-yard loss. They're gonna have to bring out the punt team.
Barnes to punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Anderson Goolsby. Oh!
Out to the 30.
Oh!
He's on the run. Across midfield.
Oh!
Look at that.
Touchdown, Deacons.
He had absolutely nothing
Once this
initially.
halfback got past the second level, there was nobody that was going to stop him.
This offense has
What a
so
cut,
many
he found
dangerous
a seam,
weapons in
he
the
took
option
it the
attack,
whole
it's
way.
almost impossible to slow him down.
Did not know Jasper Goolsby had that in him. What an incredible run, though. It's going to be worth a few more looks. Initially, when he gets the ball here, look, there does not seem to be anything available for him. But what a great cut, just completely juking out the defender and finding some room, gets a nice block there. He was just off to the races. One more look at this. Incredible run. Great block by Childress. And what a moment. Jasper Goolsby goes 80 yards.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
Never saw anything like that out of Jasper Goolsby yet, but very, very impressive.
He gets a booming kick. And while they
7-0 here after the big run. Boston College will take over after seeing their drive stall out at the end. Shelby looking to throw. Gets completion along the sideline. It's about 3 yards away.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open up a bit more.
From their own 28-yard line. Second down.
Porter makes a nice tackle, short of the first down.
Gains about 5 yards on the
We got ourselves a chance here to get a stop it off the field.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
Shelby rolling out, hit, incomplete. They're going to have to
Got
punt it.
some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Fields is back to receive.
Ah,
That was a great hit.
take the fair catch.
Away from that one. Pretty good looking touchdown drive the last time these guys were out there. Wake Forest is up 7. They'll work the left side. They'll bring it down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. And he's tackled to the 35-yard line. Reese Davis is standing by with this update. Reese?
The Cavaliers trying to take the Commonwealth Cup from the Hokies. And for
Virginia Tech, 7-0 lead there, Virginia.
Opportunity for win number 8.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35.
Myrick gets to Wallace, first down.
Tackle around the 46-yard line. And for Myrick, his passing totals are looking like they might make school history.
It's been a terrific campaign for this young man from day one. Breaking that record would be quite an honor.
From their own 46-yard line. First down. And he's taken down around the 49-yard line. From their own 49-yard line. Second down.
Calhoun.
Brought down around the 45-yard line. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. Third down and short. Gotta be hard to hear for the offense. This crowd is deafening.
Go with Goolsby on the ground here. That's a first
They
down.
go to the left for a nice gain.
They've got a solid drive going here. I know it's not going to mean that much without putting some points up on the board.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Wake Forest is up by a touchdown.
To Wood, catch made on the sideline. Nice pickup.
Knocked out of bounds, right around the 18-yard line.
This guy has that innate ability to get just enough distance from a defender to make a completion possible.
Firing out there
You
to
don't see it
Lester
from every
Wood. Nice
receiver.
pickup.
This guy's got it.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Hand it off to Burgess. He's going to fight forward. Nice 5-yard pickup there.
Burgess picks up 5 with the carry. From the 13-yard line, it's second down.
Myrick to Fields, touchdown.
And for Myrick, this is now the most storied season a quarterback has had in school history.
He's taken apart every secondary they
What a
faced.
season it has
Now he's
been this here for Thad Myrick. Record-breaking season. Fully done there.
got this great achievement to show for it.
And he hits the PAT. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
All right, let's check in on some games with major BCS implications.
Texas
This
6-0
is a game
lead there over
we've been
TCU.
watching closely all day long. And for Texas, they're aiming for their 7th win in a row. Texas on top, 6-0.
14-0 in this one, Reese. Walker has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. It's not quite a blowout, but unless they do something here, it might turn into one. There's a play fake. Throws a bullet.
Good job
Sailing
on
that one.
defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25.
Motion. Shelby looking to throw. Rolls it out.
Take it down.
Porter had the initial chance and I did not able to get the
And I'll tell you
play
what, that big
made.
handoff throws the secondary just enough to allow for the
And
receiver
they
to go for the
avoid
next
a
gain.
third down
Good
situation.
call.
From their own 36-yard line. First down.
Reese will make the tackle there. 7-yard pickup.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. As we expected coming into this game, this one appears to be under control. 14-0. Wait for it.
$14-0 after one here. Final game of the regular season. Looking pretty sharp early on here. Not able to make the catch.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
And let's go defense. Come on. Keith in motion. Burton is going to make the tackle.
By the time the running back here got the
Fourth
football,
down,
he's looking
comment
up,
on
he's got
for
a couple
Boston
defensive
College.
linemen closing in on him because they were able to slip off of their blocks. Really nothing he could do at all there. That was more of a miscommunication and just getting overmatched up front by the offensive line.
Signals for a fair catch. They'll set up shop at the 17.
With a halfback draw here, 1st and 10.
Inside you. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Gouldsby picks up about 7 yards on the halfback draw. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down.
Go to Fields, completion made.
That was a 6-yard completion, and we'll have 1st and 10 coming up.
Short throws like this are very effective because they tend to wear down the defense over the course of a game, especially when they get you a first down and keep the offense on the field.
And I think it was the quick throw by the quarterback that fouled up the defense on that one. He's scrambling. He rolls out to the left.
Oh, it takes a hit anyway. A little late. No corner.
From their own 30-yard line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10, I'm going to like to go with
Goolsby, it's about 3 yards.
3-yard line. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
Let's get you up to date on some games.
TCU with a 1-point lead now over Texas.
We've been watching this game all day long. A tight game, two relentless fighters exchanging blows.
From their own 33-yard line. Third down.
Alright, got it to Wood. First down.
The 27.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. And they make the stop around the 48-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
It's about 1 yard though.
From their own 48-yard line. Second down. Scrambling around.
Myrick, trying to get it to field.
Can't connect.
That pass didn't look exactly right when it left his hand. Sometimes you don't get a great grip on the ball and it comes out a little wobbly.
Let's get an initial report. Bruised elbow. Will return, may not need him to return.
And once again, they'll come to the line trying to convert on third down.
Here comes Riley Weaver, senior quarterback for us.
Look at the throw. Across the middle.
Given a chance upfield, trying to get to Lester Williams, not gonna hurt. Punting time, yeah?
Lawrence will be the return man.
That's just gonna be a touchback, it seems.
This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. And he's level at the 22. Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. He drops back. They'll bring him down right around the 26-yard line.
Comes third down, it's good defense, come on.
So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4.
Hard working run there. Great effort by the halfback. Fighting for every bit of yardage. Staying down enough for a first.
First and 10. Ball on the 31. Here's the halfback. Makes it out to about the 40. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Room around the corner.
Reese hurling, able to make some contact, slowing him down enough for Burton to be able to chase him down.
Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
Let's get you up to date
TCU,
on what's
an
happening
8-point lead
today.
now over Texas.
And we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. And for TCU, a win today would lift them to the 10-win mark.
From the 47-yard line, it's first down. He fights forward to about the 46. From the
Lawrence brought
46-yard
down
line,
for 1 yard.
second down.
Seemed a little shaken up after the tackle. Hopefully he's alright. Second and 9 coming up. Shelby looking to throw.
And he just gets
Gets
rid
rid
of
of
it.
that
The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush. rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Incomplete along this sideline, 4th down, coming up for Boston College. And here comes their punt team.
Fields, the return man.
Wow.
The punt goes out to the 4-yard line.
Absolute cost and corner punt there by Barnes.
That was nice. So now they're looking at a long way to go to even think about a score.
They're looking at the 4, so it's not as bad as I was initially thinking.
Get the ball here
It's
at the
still
4.
pinpoint lead. Myrick is back in. I don't even know what I'm doing.
They're packed in tight on the line. Even Deacons on this.
Yeah, we're just gonna run it, but like, I feel like Myrick is done for the day. And same with Dogs.
Don't like the looks of things. They're going to take their first time out. Let's see if this drive has a more rewarding conclusion than their last, which ended with a punt.
That's let's switch to slants here. Try to get a quick completion. There we go. Weaver gets it up to Woods. There's a first
They
down.
go right around the 14-yard line.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they looked sharp before this one even started.
Riley Weaver definitely not a bad QB for
First
us.
down.
Had some really important moments for us last season when Thad Myrick was out with an injury.
It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. On the ground, right side. He gets hit out of bounds around the 27-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27. Trying to change the play.
Sometimes
You're looking for a quick pass, nothing was open quick, didn't drop back far enough to allow for more time to be had. So, mistake made there.
Looking to dig themselves out of a little hole here after the sack. It's 2nd and 14.
Weaver gets it to Childress. Nice pickup.
Brought down at about the 47-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. They'll run it. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. He caught some key blocks and was able to turn it into a 10-yard gain. That'll make it 2nd and inches. So it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down.
Out to Wallace. They're going to try to
At the 31. And a nice
shake
pickup
a
there.
I'll tell you
tackle.
what, the defense gambled a bit here, came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
Got it to Fields. Nice looking throw
And he's
there.
tackled at about the 13.
I'll tell you something, I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
From the 13-yard line. First down. Gets it to the back. Gets to about the 11-yard line.
They don't have enough time to play dink and dunk football like this. They need to move the ball and do it quickly.
Weaver floats up to Wood. Nice pass. Touchdown.
And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
Let's go. Very nice looking touchdown pass from our senior QB, Riley Weaver. Just putting it where it needed to be. Had enough air to get over the defender. Really a nice drive. And our lead extends to 21-0
And he
here.
converts the extra point. A 9-play, 87-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
I just love this quarterback. You know, we saw him this last drive where he didn't make a mistake. Football didn't touch the ground. But, you know, talking to the coaches, the thing that really stands out to me for the intangible, he has tremendous leadership that brings to his team.
Whoa, what a play there by Mills, flying down the
So our
field.
score, 21-0.
Laying a
Down
big
he goes
hit on
at
him.
the 14.
A 14-yard,
The
great play.
14-yard line.
Just 13 seconds left here in the first half. Expected to see Boston College just run it out. Keith in motion. Barrett all over
And
him.
they get him in the backfield for a
That
loss.
should do it for the first half. 21-0 lead.
That'll bring up second and 11. No surprises here as we come to the end of the first half. Even Deacons on this with a 3-touchdown advantage.
Well, we are definitely playing a better game here. 306 to 104 in terms of total offense. 12 first downs to 4. 50% to 20% on third downs. No turnovers. Either side. Time possession advantage. 21-0 advantage on the scoreboard. That's the main thing. Thad Meyer came in, played well. 7 of 10, 83 yards to a touchdown, no interceptions. I got a little bit banged up. We're just going to keep on the sideline the rest of the game. Riley Weaver, senior, definitely intended to get him some playing time today. Good QB for us. With Thad Meyer, only one QB can play at a time. But he's playing well here today. 5 of 6, 75 yards and touchdown, sack once. Jasper Gouldsby, a great 80-yard run for a touchdown. He has 137 yards and 13 carries. Bryson Dodge just 1 carry. He was a little banged up too, so we're just going to keep him on the sideline as well. Lester Wood, Eric Field, both his touchdown receptions. Lester with 4 catches. Henry Reese leading in tackling. And Walker doing his job on extra points, punting a few times. Brian Shelby is 4 of 10, 23 yards, no touchdowns, sacked once. Austin Lawrence, 94 yards on 10 carries, 9.4 average. He's been the bright spot for Boston College, also has a reception. But no points for Boston College. Looks like they were in position to take the lead early in this one, but their drive stalled out, and we've just had the momentum since then. A huge run started things off. 14-0 after 1, 21-0 after 2. Let's keep playing great football here, and then we can get some backups in hopefully pretty soon. See a strong start here to the second half. Walker boots it off.
He just drills this one. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. He's back on the 24-yard line. For Boston College, they showed a lot of effort, but still looked outmatched. Here's more from Aaron Andrews.
Brad, as he returned to the field, a very somber head coach told me it seemed like a case of men amongst boys on the field adding, I hope our boys continue to play hard and reflect the values of our proud university. Each team had success on the ground, running for over 6 yards a pop. Brad, back up to you.
The offense will take over at the 24.
Let's go defense. Start off strong here.
Back to back. He steps up.
Oh.
Great concentration to pull it in. He's taken down at about the 45. So on first down, they go to the air and pick up huge yardage.
Well, that was just a well-executed play. They picked the perfect time to stretch the defense with a passing play, and it worked.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10. He drops back.
Completion to Will
That's a
across the
7-yard
middle.
gain.
That's a good completion. They didn't get the first down, but they picked up about 7 yards.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Back to pass. He's going right.
Throwing it out there, Lamb on the coverage, breaking it up.
Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the
Here
defense.
comes third and
They're about 4
4.
yards away here on third down.
Reese is gonna get through there and make the sack. Nice play.
That sack was his 5th of the year.
He really fought to get to the quarterback that time. He's certainly shown that he can get it done on a week-to-week basis.
This will be a very long
They
field
call
goal
on the kicker
attempt
for a long
for
field
Boston
goal.
College, but that's what they're lined up for. Looking to get their first points of the game, trusting their kicker. He's trying to charge into it, but it's not going to be good.
And the leg for it. And they come away empty-handed.
It doesn't matter what the distance is. It's just so cold out there that it's hard to make any type of field goal.
And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again.
Weaver throws out to Childress.
43-yard line. From their own 43-yard line, it's second down. It's the tailback.
Nice run there. Great blocking. And really solid run from Jasper Woolsey.
From the 37-yard line, it's first down.
Burgess.
On the handoff. Tackle made at about the 35. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
You're not going to be able to get by a sure tackler like this linebacker too often.
It's second and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Goolsby's not able to make the catch though.
Brad, he's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on
We got
when
third
to
and
get out
8
of there,
coming up.
avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 27.
Trying to flip the middle. Nice pass there in our field.
At the 21-yard line.
If they're able to get it past that defender, a little bit of a dangerous throw,
Reese
but it
Davis
worked
joining
out
us in
for
the
us.
studio with this update. Reese?
Let's get you up to date on the
Close
game.
matchup there, 14-9 lead TCU.
This is a game we've been watching closely all day long. Back and forth these two teams go, neither one giving an inch. We could be headed to a photo finish.
And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Weaver to Fogel, touchdown.
Receiver, touchdown.
Let's go.
That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
And they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
Has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He got all of that one. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Across the 30. Tackled at the 44. There was great blocking up.
Dang, nearly broke that all the way.
The kick coverage looked very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity
Baxter
to make
sees a touchdown. Dang, Boston College nearly getting their first points of the game on that. It's finding a way through. Looks like he was off to the race, but Baxter pulled.
They'll start this drive at the 44-yard line. First down, look at the throw.
Edwards out of bounds.
From their own 44-yard line. Second down. Shelby drops back to pass. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it to make a catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 41. He makes the catch and has a first down. They'll bring it down around the 28-yard line.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want it.
From the 28-yard line. First down.
No catch there on the sideline. Didn't get a foot down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 28.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Big hit there at the end of it.
Stop at the 8. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
All right, let's check in on some games with major BCS implications. Let's take a look at this one again. Check out these two teams keeping it close.
From the 8-yard line. Second down. A little bit of happy feet down there on the field.
Ball
Let's
stuck
get the
there.
call.
Looks like.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 13-yard line. Back to pass. He scrambled. Slides down to the ground. And they picked up 4 yards on the scramble. It's third down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 9. Looks to pass. Throws complete. He's got room to work. There's a very impressive open field tackle. Moore gains 4 yards on that reception.
Field goal attempt from Boston College.
This one should be making
Kind of weak decision here, trailing by 28. If they do kick it, they get on the board here, so they're not going to get shut out at least. Not showing much confidence kicking it there.
And it looks like they're ready for the kick.
28-3 now is the score.
And this is just a booming kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Well, this offense has found the end zone on their last 2 drives. And they're coming out on this one trying to do much of the same.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receiver. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now, it's really paying off. Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route.
We're gonna get we're gonna bring in Tiger to play some QB for us. Tiger here, so let's just give him a few plays here. We'll bring in Riley Weaver for sure. Just
Ball on the 39.
get Garrison a few plays. First play is just gonna hand it off to Burgess. He's gonna fight forward with the
Picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second and 7. From their own 43-yard line. Second down.
Garrison throws it to Ross, a little behind him.
Taken down around the 46-yard line. That play was going nowhere.
You give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down. Here comes the pressure. Rolls right.
Third down, Garrison's gonna slide down with the first.
That makes it first and 10. We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 45.
Out to Childress.
Tackle at the 39. Childress picks him up 6 yards with a catch. That'll make him second and 4.
That'll do it for the third quarter. 28-3 lead here, taking care of business against
That's
Boston
3
College.
down and 1 to go. Wake Forest running away with it. They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
Garrison zipping it out to field, but missing him there.
So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4. Wake Forest up big right now in this one. Garrison.
Oh, sack.
Great effort by this kid to get in there and make the sack.
When you talk about a dominant lineman, this is the kind of guy you're talking about. He's got 2 sacks today. He could bring
Ugly end of the drive there.
Really just a nightmare for the big boys up front.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Edwards is the deep man awaiting the return.
Walker to punt. That's a nice looking punt. That's going to skip inside 20, 15. I don't know exactly where it's going to be right there.
Nicely done.
Inside the 10 even, yeah, inside the
And it'll
8.
be interesting to see how much fight this team has left in them. This has been a brutal game. Drops back on first down. Here they come.
Oh, boy.
And he's level at the 20.
Just another weapon for this offense. He's got good hands, and he's tough to bring down. He showed right there that he can make something big happen.
From their own 20-yard line. First down. Steps out of bounds around the 35-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and it's
thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
From their own 35-yard line, it's first down. Short pass, middle of the field, and he's tackled around the 44-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Short yardage situation here. It's second down and 1.
Oh, Broussard overran him.
He's at the 40, to the 20, down the sideline.
The pass was a little bit high, but this kid had no trouble adjusting and making a great play.
That happens.
So after the big pass play, we've got a first down.
Shake it off. Come out of the end zone. Let's go.
He drops back.
Oh.
Touchdown, he goes.
Ugly missed tackles there.
Who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
And he converts the extra point. A 4-play.
28-10. What will Boston College do here? Yeah, expect an outside kick, and that's what it's going to be. Oh my goodness.
They've got a pretty steep hill to climb to get back into it, but these are the kinds of plays they'll need to start getting up that hill.
That was right off Calhoun, wasn't it? Yeah, Calhoun just bounced right off him. Not able to make a play there. And yeah.
So now the offense
Boston
comes
College
back
gets it
down,
right back.
for the same success they had on their last drive.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
He's tackled at the 39-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Look at the throw. He passes it.
Salem there.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 39. Back to pass. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Out of bounds there. 3rd and 8 coming up.
Yards when they go to the air, then it can't be too bad of a plan.
Boston College just 1 for 7 on 3rd downs this game.
He drops back. Quick toss.
Burton is gonna pick it off.
And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back.
She'll be
However, hey, a pick
intercepted
is a
by
pick,
Burton.
and no
He's
one is
gonna
gonna
run it
care
up
how
this
bad he
sideline,
wants
get as
that one
much
back.
yardage as he can before getting shoved out of bounds. I think if Boston College had any chance for a
First down.
miracle comeback, it had all just gone out the window with that one. We're gonna put back in Riley Weaver at QB. What is this? Goolsby gets a yard maybe.
1-yard line.
No, we do not want to say right in there.
It's 31-yard line.
They're just going to hang on to it to get big hit at the end of it, too.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 49.
Remove the chains. Let's look the hands compressor. Weaver got it to Wood. He's having a really nice game. It's a nice move.
Right around the 34. A heck of a play by the receiver.
We talk all the time about the emotions of college football. This play was definitely an emotionally charged play. What a way for the wideout to make a statement in this game.
Room around the corner. Gets to about the 34-yard line. Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 34.
Oh.
Would have been a big play by the defense.
Not a good looking throw there by Riley Weaver. Should have been picked off. Not able to make the catch though. 3rd and 10 coming up. To Wood, what a nice play, Lester Wood. Just floating it out to him, letting him do it. Going up and grabbing that one. Chains keep moving.
And for Wood, he racks up more yardage, and that brings his receiving total to 100.
You know, Brad, this guy continues to make plays. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I would put a corner on him down low underneath, and I'd put a safety over top of him. Put 2 defenders on him to try to slow him down, because right now, one-on-one coverage, he is destroying.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. They'll bring it down at the 6. They're at the 6. It's second down. Less than 3 minutes in the game.
Trying to float out there, Skyrock defender, get them playing on it.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
The ball's on the 6-yard line, and we've got 3rd and goal. Can't find anyone open. Blocking the receiver, incomplete.
Terrific coverage, and when you clog up passing lanes like that, you can force a
Trying to buy all the time possible. Try to throw across the field. Almost was able to get the receivers coming back. Not quite able to, but Weaver does take a hit at the end of it.
poor decision. Almost got themselves a
Seems
turnover,
a bit
too.
shaken up, so we are going
They're going
to
to go for the easy 3 here.
let's go for a chip shot field here. Pepper.
The kick is
Got
up,
it.
and the field goal is good. Wake Forest lines up for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes back out looking to improve from their last effort.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
Shelby to the air on first down.
Oh,
And they make the stop at the 42. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle here. He's looking to pass. Going long. Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Drops back to pass. He rifles it. He's taken down around the 29-yard line.
I'm not sure that'll be enough at this point, but it's good to see them moving successfully and giving it their best effort.
Back to pass.
oh. as soon as he might have been able to play on, though.
He put the ball in there perfectly that time.
Well, let me tell you, this kid has impressed me all day with the touch on his passes. That's a good-looking throw there.
The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
Once you're set, you've got to stay that way. The slightest flinch is going to be enough to draw the flag.
First and 15 now after the penalty. Slings it. And he is drilled at the 16.
I think he's got a good rhythm going right now with his wide receivers. He hit him for a nice gain.
Looks to pass. Throws a bullet. End zone touchdown. The wide receiver flew down
So much time, put it right on the money, then they're not going to make the play.
Defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
And he hits the PAT. A nice 6-play, 80-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
This quarterback has really demonstrated a tremendous amount of ability and leadership today. I'd be very surprised if he didn't continue to play well.
So our score.
They got the last onside kick attempt. Here comes another one. They got it again, don't they? That ball is being batted around. I'm not sure who got it.
Offense is really clicking, and it's allowing him as a quarterback just to settle in and find his rhythm.
Boston College has the football. What are we doing here on hands team? Ball going right through. It's right off his hands, kicked around. Eagles got it. So we're going to bring out our... We're going to put back in our first team defense.
This drive will start at the 40.
Come on.
Now the first string defense retakes the field. Throws it straight over the middle. He's at midfield. The offense was pretty successful on that play there.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice gain and a first down.
Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Drop back to pass.
Nice pressure and completion.
And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 49. He drops back. He's going to go for the home run.
Oh my gosh.
CC. What a time for that touchdown.
Burton had, we're starting on the INT. Went up to try to reel it in, bounced right off his hands, and somehow makes the catch for a touchdown. Wow. There's no problem for that INT. Not able to pick it off, and somehow he comes up with the catch. How is this going on? Everyone, first team. Actually, they're gonna take another look at it.
We'll take another look at the play here. And I'll be honest, I couldn't tell if he made the catch or not.
Man, from our angle, it was really hard to tell. I think this one could go either way.
It is hard to see on these replays. I think it's a catch. Yep, touchdown.
So after some discussion, the call on the field stands.
And the Boston College Eagles are putting together a very valiant comeback effort here. Getting onside kicks, getting Hail Mary tip passes. They're within a touchdown now. They have all 3 timeouts left, 1:21 in the game. Of course, they're going for another onside kick. They are 2 for 2 in this game on onside kicks. Come on.
Starting to get a bit nervous here. Let's focus up. Let's get this. Chill just grabs it. Takes a big hit, but holds on to it. Great job there. 1:20 remaining in this game.
But also by the kicking team.
Alright.
To get themselves in that position in the first place.
Both teams realize that when the ball
See the first down.
one play away from a very different ball
Hand
game.
it off to
Just
Jasper
over a minute
Woolsby.
left.
And gonna try to shake a tackle. Ends up with only a yard.
Boston College just took their first time out. From the 43-yard line, it's second down.
Back draw to Goolsby. Not going to be enough for a first down, but it's going to make it 3rd and short.
Boston College is a little confused. They used their second timeout.
Some setup. We go play action here.
So it's third down.
This first down, win the game. Come on.
This crowd is energetic, and they'd really love to see a stop right here. Scrambling around.
Revert to Fields, catch made along the sideline. He got a foot down. Yes, he did.
Well, it was third down, so they obviously had to get to the sticks, and they did just that with this little pass play.
We'll face a 4th down situation. Rolling out. Nothing really open. Having to take this shot along the sideline to Fields. Got that foot down inbounds. Not a lot of room to spare, but clearly down in the field of play.
From the 30-yard
And
line.
that is going to be
First
a
down.
victory.
The quarterback takes the knee, and that's always a good sign
Yeah,
if you're
a
a fan
couple
of this
more
team.
kneel downs to
The
do
Eagles
it.
using their third and last
Bit
timeout.
too close for comfort in the end
32-yard
here.
line.
Boston
Second
College
down. A
put
little
together
over in the game.
a real rally at the
More
end of this
demoralizing for a
game.
defense than seeing the opposing quarterback take a knee.
We're
From the
able to
34-yard
hold
line.
on in the
Third
end.
down.
As soon as we can get this.
The intensity
Kneel
of this
down.
place is increasing. He takes
There
the
it
knee,
is.
looking
Clock
to
will
take
run
the
out
time
now.
off that clock.
31-24 is the final score in this one. Final game of the regular season. There it is. Clemson win.
And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, 31-24, Wake Forest. As we take a look at the highlights, Kurt, how would you summarize the action in this one?
You just can't take anybody on your schedule for granted. Not even the biggest underdogs. I'm sure they won't make that mistake again. Wake Forest did not necessarily play their best game, but they did survive anyway. Don't think for a second that just because you're favored big, the other guys can't stay with you for 60 minutes, because that's what we just saw.
And for Gouldsby, his reward for a solid performance is our Player of the Game honor. For Wake Forest, today's victory closes out their regular season on a high note. And for the Eagles, they fall to 2-9, and it's time to start thinking about basketball season. I want to thank you for tuning in for another game of NCAA Football 13. For ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, in conjunction with EA Sports, and my partners Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, Brad Nessler saying, see you next time.
Nice win here. Ends up being by just 7 points. Sure, Boston College making it very close in the end. So Wake Forest as a football program historically has not had very much success at all. But
This is the second straight season that Wake Forest will finish the regular season with a 10-2 record. Coach Bob Pecknold, in his second year, once again a 10-win regular season. And this year, we will be heading to the ACC Championship game. We will be taking on the winner of North Carolina and Miami. Boston College ended up outgaining us by a little bit in this one. We had the first down advantage by a little bit. Third down advantage was quite a big difference in this one. Boston College had that interception. That was also a big difference in this one. They had a drive stall early on, had a huge run for us. I don't know, there wasn't a lot of room for error as this one turned out in the end. It seemed like we were going to cruise. Got some different guys some work in this one. Riley Weaver played most of the quarterback for us. 12 of 18, 2 touchdowns, 9 INTs. Then Mark added a touchdown. Tiger Garrison got a little bit of work. Tiger Garrison's going to be guy moving forward for Wake Forest. Jasper Goolsby is 20 attempts, 167 yards, and 80-yard touchdown run, 8.3 average. Great work from him. Lester Woods, 7 catches, 120 yards. He had a touchdown, same with Fields and Fogel. Different guys getting work defensively as well. Landon Walker, 1 for 1 with his field goal. Brian Shelby ended up having quite a game, 25 of 38, 370 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT, 2 sacks. Austin Lawrence just shy of 100 yards. Boston College definitely leaning towards the passing the ball in the second half. Cook, Robinson, Singleton, all touchdown receptions. Thomas leading Boston College in tackling. Houston Barnes was 1 of 2, had a nice punt as well. That does it here. See, we got up to a really nice start in this one. 28-0 lead in the third quarter. Ended up winning it by 7. Boston College, strong effort in the fourth quarter. Had a little bit of fluky plays, had some breaks go their way, but were able to hold on in the end. 10th win of the season, finishing up the regular season with this victory. ACC Championship game is next for us. North Carolina, they just lost the opportunity to potentially get to a national championship by having their first loss of the season against NC State, but they've got to respond against Miami or else they will be losing their chance at an ACC championship game as well. Miami, the defending ACC champions, looking to get back there, hoping to repeat. Very interested to see the result, and we'll focus up. Whoever we're playing will bring it. Let's go, Deeks.